Wednesday afternoon. Good afternoon to all. Let me say our apologies to the press for keeping you waiting. This very, very long time, you've been very patient with us. As we are all aware, the results pronounced by the National Elections Commission was done amidst acrimony and postings on their website that did not represent what obtained on the ground. And I'm sure our supporters and partisans have been waiting to hear from the Unity Party, particularly its standard bearer. So we've come today to present to you a press statement, after which we will take just 3 questions, and that will be it. Let me now present to you the standard bearer of the Unity Party, His Excellency, former Vice President Joseph Lima Boakai.
Good afternoon. I only see gentlemen wear the ladies. They're pushing, they're pushing them to the back, as usual. Partisans and supporters of the Unity Party, our present partners, and all partisans of the All-Liberian Party and its leadership, our allies, Senator Jonathan Sfobi and representatives of the Representative Yaka Korba, citizens of Lofa County, members of the 4th Estate, fellow Liberians. We want to address you today on the just ended senatorial elections in Lofa County and to explain what Unity Party's own position is regarding our observation of the conduct of the elections. First, I want to start by thanking the great people of Lofa County for their continuing support for the Unity Party and for myself in particular. All partisans and party representatives have submitted their reports to us, and from the reports, we observe once again that the Unity Party has won 4 out of 5 electoral districts in Lofa County. We extend our sincere appreciation to all of the people of Lofa County for the level of maturity they exhibited during this period. We received no reports of violence, as the people of Lofa are, once again, they chose to be peaceful in their lives and in their politics. We also want to thank those who worked along with us in our collaborative efforts in Lofa. We want to thank Honorable Benani Yuri and the men and women of the All-Liberian Party who braved the bad road conditions to visit Lofa during the very crucial time. We equally want to thank Honorable
Hey guys, good evening to every one of you guys. Also, please share the video and hit that like button. Hit the like button. I'm right here with you guys, so please hit that share button and then also hit the like button, please. Please hit the like
Thanks
button.
also go to Senator Jonathan Boakai Sobe of River G County and Representative Yeka Kolba of District Number 10, Montserrado County, who visited Lofa to show support
will be on shortly.
and solidarity for the Unity Party. These are all very good signs of the opposition coming together to achieve our objective of building a better Liberia. To the national leadership of the Unity Party and Lofa chapter, we also say thank you for everything. The reason why senatorial elections in Lofa at this time was necessary is known to many of you. On June 28, 2022, the people of Lofa County went to the polls to elect a senator to fill the vacant senatorial seat created as a result of the Supreme Court of Liberia imposition of hurdles on Browning J. Samuka, who legitimately won the special senatorial elections in 2020. Since the period from 2020 to now, Lofa County has been without a second senator, as authorities of the government have exerted all efforts to prevent Mr. Samuka from taking the seat. The seat was declared vacant through a process that was clearly legitimate.
Yeah, now.
The will of the people of Lofa was trampled upon, and they were requested to choose again
there.
In the just.
Let's hold Joseph Boakai right there, and let me appear on here. All right. So let me put myself here right now. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like button, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to come and serve you here today. Again, we are hearing another warning again. Yes. Hold on, guys. See something coming from my nose. Nobody should say anything. All right. Nobody saw it, right? All right. So once again, we are seeing a pattern of Joseph Boakai complaining again. I don't know what to say, but I just want everyone listening to me to understand that the Unity Party of Joseph Boakai do not have a vision. They are never going to campaign on any vision. They are not going to be about the issue. All they do is just come, accuse people, lie on people, and just provide false narrative to their supporters with the hope that they will get elected. But a thing doesn't go their way, then when Joseph Boakai will come out to come and talk. I mean, forget about the 25-year history. If you've been around since 2017, you will know by now that Joseph Boakai is just in the race just to be a spoiler, just to be a whiner. Every little thing Joseph Boakai will want about it. These people that are behind Joseph Boakai, they got no plan for that country. You want to tell me what Joseph Boakai is saying over there? Does that make any sense? Today, in a world of Facebook and live video stream, we all saw what's been going on in Lofa County. But Joseph Boakai only coming up now to tell you that nothing works. It was all a political fraud. That's who Joseph Boakai is. One thing I want you to understand from me about Joseph Boakai, he doesn't like to be in any competition. Joseph Boakai, 25 or 45 years, he has never participated in any election process. He has either been appointed or he tag along. So he found it very difficult to win an election because he don't have the experience, ladies and gentlemen. Joseph Boakai does not have the experience. It doesn't matter how old you've been in the game. Election, or let's say politics, is about strategy. Politics is the strategy, or politics is a game of strategy. Politics is a game of strategy. Joseph Boakai left Ellen Johnson said he had never separated his vision from Ellen. Get that fact. You must be able to understand somebody in order to determine their path, their end game. 2017, Joseph Boakai went to court. Brandon Samuka issue, Joseph Boakai went to court. This going election that was very clear. Joseph Boakai going to court. Thank God that Mr. Cummings, like see what I told you guys the last time? When Cummings came and announced and said, I am not going to participate in that election. Now you see how Joseph Boakai by himself and even with people is still the problem. Come on, guys, open your minds. You are dealing with an old man who got nothing to lose but to be a spoiler in our society. The old man is obsolete. Joseph Boakai is obsolete. He got no political experience. No political experience. All the people you see behind Joseph Boakai, they are nothing but hustler and hustler and hustler. All they believe is to attack and just defraud other people's names, hoping that those misinformation will stick with their supporter and they'll get elected. When last have you seen Joseph Boakai coming up on a normal day and say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to discuss my party vision? When last have you seen Joseph Boakai coming out to discuss any national issue in the country? When last? And by the way, look how Joseph Boakai looks right now from that camera. Does that man look like somebody who is healthy? Look at the people around Joseph Boakai. Do you see any commitment to make Liberia a better country? These people know that this old man got nothing to survive on or to stand on. They just keep pushing the old man. Look at Penna USA over there. Look at every one of them. You guys are looking at an individual who is ready to ruin our country. And that is why I keep telling you, if it's up to me, I would rather vote for Prince Johnson than to vote for Joseph Boakai. That to what degree, I don't think Boakai need to take the presidency. The man got no juice. He's not an Island Valley. He's nothing. Absolutely nothing. There is nothing Joseph Boakai has shown to any Liberian about his vision. You have an election in your own county where your county logs are being harvested by a government concession. Instead of you using that as a political leverage opportunity. Now, one person from the camp made that thing an issue. Made that thing an issue that the people's natural resources are being depleted by a bad concessions. The FDA, the Forestry Development Authority boss came out and said, yes, we screw up. We messed the concession up. And you won't tell me that whole election as an opposition. All the guys you see around here. That's nonsense thing you're playing with. If you made one mistake and you go to bed and dream, Joseph Boakai will fuck that country up. You will remain slave even in Sierra Leone to go back home. That old man got no experience whatsoever. No experience. He doesn't have a strategy. His team don't even have a campaign strategy, no campaign objective, no vision, absolutely nothing. Anytime you see Joseph Boakai appearing, he only appear with a piece of paper that have been written for him, and then he just comes and read that piece of paper. Have you seen Joseph Boakai standing before any crowd of people or before a journalist and asking them and having a conversation discussing real life issue in the country? No. That's what these guys are. These guys that behind Joseph Boakai, these guys are born losers. They are rejected stones from wherever you think they're coming from. And all they want to do is to push that old man in there to go get what they want. They got absolutely no intention, no good intention for that country. No good intention. So he is ready now to go to court. So if I were you, 2023 election is already in the court right now. Looking at Joseph Boakai now, 2023 election is already in court. So make no mistake. Joseph Boakai already pre-planning that 2023 election will go to court. That's how incompetent this old man is. That's how incompetent he is. And you got these scumbags, you got these douchebags running behind him. But look at them. How many of them can articulate the issue? There are so many issues in our country. When last? I mean, think about this. You live in the United States here. Your own country. People are harvesting your logs. They're killing the most expensive trees in the world. And now one Unity Party person came out. That's how they lie for the past 6 to 9 months on that document, about fingering the document. Right now, they come to tell you that the election wasn't right. These bunch of Liberians, they are in no way qualified to be anything in our country. Liberian people, y'all got to be careful with your future. Y'all got to be careful with your future. This old man refused to retire, but not only is he showing his incompetency, how tired he is, how obsolete he is. All he does is just come from one place, come back, getting a piece of paper. Does that man look like a presidential candidate? Does he look like a presidential candidate? Cannot even articulate the issue, cannot even discuss the issue. You guys are looking at an individual who just wasting resources, time, and energy. But what do you know? These people that behind Joseph Boakai, they got no good future for themselves. How can you be a young man, but you are willing to be behind an old man so that you can turn old yourself? Can you imagine that? Young people have conditioned themselves. They have bound themselves to be behind an aging old man, an obsolete old man that got absolutely no vision for himself because he's completely obsolete. And you got young people behind him, and they themselves are not even trying to tweak some type of vision to give their supporter a sense of reasoning. That's how poor this country is, guys. That's how poor the country is. I feel sorry. Let's listen to him more. Let's listen to him more. You're buying your own problem. The election should not be about who got the more power. This election should be about whether Joseph Boakai, they may sit home for 12 hours every day, 24 hours, 72 hours, and does nothing. You don't see Boakai walking. You don't see Boakai strolling. You don't see Boakai doing nothing. Only when they say something happened, then Boakai comes with a piece of paper, and then he comes to read something. You're making a greater mistake in your life. You're making a greater mistake. I look at men like Terry Genesis. Terry Genesis had an ass down in Sierra Leone over there. Went for the Ellen government. He did nothing, absolutely nothing. Terry Genesis will come here and don't even give you one significant impact that he added at the Liberian embassy in Sierra Leone. But all he want to come and just be causing jobs, we are causing jobs. You see how the guys are very incompetent? That's all they do. Remember, you hit that like button. Please hit that like button. We are here to provide complete, transparent information. Hit that like button. The number is getting plenty. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. That will motivate me. If you don't hit that like button, I will not be motivated to do anything. So please hit that like button. Hit that like button, please. God let Terry Genesis. He was in Sierra Leone on the early administration. Absolutely nothing that he can articulate. But these are the people who say they're coming by the Galilee platform. Oh, Joe, we are like this. Look at them and look at their past. Liberian people, you got to make up your mind. If you're messing it up now, you're going for another 50 years. This old man got no vision for this country. Joseph Boakai is completely done. He's bad, great. He is homebound. There is nothing Joseph Boakai can do. Nothing Joseph Boakai can do. Absolutely nothing. Look at all the people that are behind Joseph Boakai. All the mob they got. If they're not insulting somebody, mom, they're then sending out misinformation. But to discuss the political issue in the country, you see how simple Joseph Boakai has embarrassed himself. In your own county, you have a company destroying the natural resources, and you did not go there to inform the people. But he want to come here now and start whining. All he does is just whine and whine and whine and whine. We had not gone to 2023 election. Joseph Boakai is going to go to court. You can forget about the election result. Joseph Boakai already making up his mind. Why? Because Joseph Boakai had never been in any elected position before to run on a ballot by himself. This man grew up in public service by getting appointment. People appoint him. And that's why he's afraid. That is one of the reasons why when they see people say, let's do the VPS or let's go for the conference to see who they will elect, he bailed out. Now he is by himself. He blamed the election commission. Joseph Boakai will blame anything but his incompetent self. Liberian, I would rather put Prince Johnson in office if Mr. Cummings, even Mr. Weir, decide not to run, but not Joseph Boakai. Not Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai will never be president of that country. I'll tell you guys right now. I don't care what type of collaboration. This old man got nothing to offer to the people of Liberia. In fact, the people of Liberia have done more good for the old man than any other person in the world. Go listen to the talk show hosts. How many of them talking about the issue? Not even a vision that they show you to say, you know what? Here is our vision. Our vision for the health sector. Our vision for the educational sector. Absolutely nothing. Then what make you think that the people who behind it are actually learning? They are not learning anything. Let's listen to here.
In that senatorial elections, although we were not entirely happy with this arbitrary declaration of a vacant seat in Lofa, we nonetheless decided to participate in the process since our people have been without senator for 2 years out of the 9-year term. We submitted the name of Galapai Kotima as our candidate to take part in the elections. This was immediately objected by our former allies, who insisted that we could not field a candidate because of our previous disputed arrangements in the CPP.
Wow.
In order to get this cleared up, our legal team had to go all the way to the Supreme Court of Liberia.
That's what you do.
All of these obstacles
That's what you do.
were put in our way to prevent our full participation
The whining,
in the
whining,
senatorial
whiner.
race and to prevent the Unity Party from retaining
Wow.
the seat.
Wow.
We frown on this kind of political manipulation on
Wow.
the part of the authorities.
Hmm.
Our recent history has shown that
Yeah.
these or those in authority have to exercise their power lawfully
Hmm.
and fairly, as the reaction of the people
Lord have
being
mercy, yeah.
mistreated can be harsh.
Lord have mercy.
Now that the elections have ended and the National Election Commission has declared a winner,
There
it
you
is
go.
our duty as a party
Uh-huh.
to let our partisans and
You can't whine
supporters
again, right?
know the response of the party and what actions we have decided to take.
I mean, 6.
We declare that the
Sick.
conduct of the senatorial election
Yes,
was
sick.
marred by many irregularities.
There you go over there.
Some of these were outright illegal actions that impacted the results. We have placed them into several categories. One, pre-election manipulation and malpractices. During the period leading up to the campaign, the National Election Commission conducted.
When it comes to making excuses, he's very good at that. But when it comes to planning to make his party successful, Joseph Boakai doesn't understand that politics is a game of strategy. Everyone behind Joseph Boakai do not understand that politics is a game of strategy. You can run a successful campaign, still you cannot win. This old man is out for no good. The people that are pushing him, they too are out for no good. And he's showing every shape and form about his incompetence. That there's nothing that he has to offer to the people of Liberia. Absolutely nothing. All you find, excuses and excuses and excuses and excuses and excuses and excuses. That's why CDC not worry about him. coming out in the election. He tried to bring comments in the whole thing and the CPP are collaborating. You said you don't know the man. They thought you see how he goes around and just blame people. That's who he is. That is why he has been underperforming in every sector that people have given him. Joseph Boakai is very, very incompetent. Very, very incompetent. The old man got no experience at all. No experience. He only just good to be told what to do. But as far as strategizing, with all due respect, the old man got no clue about what's going on. Liberian, you need to start to inform your people to find the right choice. This old man is not any choice to consider. It's not any choice. It's not any choice. He doesn't have the stamina. He doesn't have what it takes. No strategy, no momentum, no ethics, nothing. All he does is one all day. When he sit down, he one. So now he come. That's the kind of president. You see, you were sitting down back there, you wait. They're ready to go and grab. They're ready to go and grab. You think things are worse in Liberia? You should make me stay and put that woman over there. You should make me stay and put that woman over there. How many times people are not complaining? Anytime there's election, the only time Joseph Boakai will tell you that election is okay when he win. After the Supreme Court declared him free to go, that was the bigger victory he celebrated. Did you hear him coming back to say anything? No. He was pleased with that result because that's what he likes. He likes the easy, the pop on the race. Yeah, go. That's how incompetent this man is. That's how incompetent this Joseph Boakai man is. And nobody should ever think that this man is going to be president. Under no circumstances. Never.
The replacement of lost and damaged voter registration cards.
Look at that.
Only in Vanyama and
Look at it.
Did not include the other 3 electoral districts. At the time, we demanded that the National Election Commission extend the exercise throughout the county to allow full participation. This demand was not heeded, and that action resulted into many Lufans.
That's not true. That's not true. That is totally untrue. That is totally untrue. That is totally untrue.
There has been no justification for the action from NEC. The Independent Election Coordinating Committee, ECC, has also highlighted
he's blaming now this current election commission. You will bring everybody.
We believe this selective replacement of VR cards only in 2 districts,
he will bring everybody.
The others de-enfranchise many other legitimate voters in Lofa County. Our second pre-election malpractice observation that we also noted with grave concern was the publication of the final voter roll.
There you go there again.
On the eve of the elections. The publication of the voter roll is intended to allow interested parties to observe several things, including names that were left out of the roll that should be there, names that were posted that should not be there, duplicated names, names without photograph or other.
How did he know that he was not even there, but he just lying over there? He was not even there. Everything that he's
the publication of the final voter roll on the eve of the election means that there was no time to make corrections or to authenticate the roll. We see this as an abuse of power.
There you go.
It is also the use of government authority
and excuse
in order to put the opposition
excuse. He lied on Ellen and said Ellen making or kept me as an old car that was spiked. He lied on coming, said that he never knew anything about the document signing. He lied to Dr. Amos Sawyer, saying that he was not fired by Amos Sawyer, and lied to the Liberian people. What more do you expect of Joseph Boakai? Nothing. He lies too much. This man is not fit to be anything. I respect him as an elder man, but when it comes to politics, I got no regard for him. He is in the backwardness part of our country, or the backward part of our country, not in the future. Nobody should ever listen to Joseph Boakai. He got nothing to add. He is more of a liability. He is more of a liability. A man that cannot even write his own vision. Since 2017, they have asked him, BBC had asked him for his own vision. He's yet to get his own vision. That's the kind of individual that people are running behind here, saying that, oh, Joseph Boakai is our president. Joseph Boakai is the next leader. A man who whines. He had no strategy. So what does he do? He won for everything. Because he lost, he loses, or he loses. All he does is to come out here and just complain and complain and complain and complain and complain. A man like that got nothing to offer to the country. He complained and put people in different ways. They always found a scapegoat. That's who Joseph Boakai is. He blamed people for his own incompetence. And he will continue to blame people for his own incompetence. He's adding nothing, absolutely nothing to that particular other position he has. Oh, the VP Boakai. Nothing Joseph Boakai is adding over there. Let nobody fool themselves and think that Joseph Boakai is better off. No, Joseph Boakai is nothing, absolutely nothing, nothing. All he does every day is get one and one and one and one and one and one and one. You even put Joseph Boakai among kindergarten children for election. Joseph Boakai will tell you, say he's going to file complaint again. That's how low-minded Joseph Boakai is when it comes to this election in our country. Let nobody make any mistake and think that Joseph Boakai people should be able to do what I call door-to-door campaigning, but nothing of that sort. Absolutely nothing. But that's who he is. That's who he is. Listen to him more, folks. Listen to him.
This position, since manipulation of the role is made easier when no time is allowed for proper inspection.
Shame on this old man. Shame on him. Shame on him.
The Unity Party poll watchers observed
shame on him. He already
that there were many voters.
Look at that. Many voters.
Invalid
voters.
Registration card that were denied the right to vote because their names
Those are all lies. Those are all lies. Those are all lies. Somebody said in America and gave all that misinformation. Somebody said in America and gave all that information. Nobody should listen to Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai is not saying the truth. He is not saying the truth.
Voters to cast their votes.
He's not saying the truth.
Provision.
Nobody should listen to Joseph Boakai. Let's listen to him more. I bring it out of verification. Listen to him.
In most instances,
I don't know how many of you guys can hear him. You cannot even hear him. That's who he is.
On the other hand, our poll watchers also observe that
so misinformation, so lies, so lies. Somebody sit in America here and just spew lies to Joseph Boakai. They read rubbish. They gave him garbage. And all he does is to just walk to a platform or walk to some kind of standing podium and just come out and disseminate the misinformation. Boakai is not saying the truth at all. You know what happened in Boakai County there. If the man can lose his own county, do you think he worth anything? Doesn't worth nobody time. He doesn't worth nobody time. Absolutely nobody time. And let nobody fool themselves. Joseph Boakai is not going to win any county now that he lost his own county. He's done. How can somebody sit in America here and just give you a piece of cheat sheet and then you sit down there, you're reading it? You think that Joseph Boakai reading? You think he reading it by himself? I mean, he the one wrote it? No. Anything that comes from your brain, you will stand there and you will speak about it. You see one thing about the late Charles Walker Bronsky? Every time Charles Walker Bronsky stood to talk, no paper. He defended himself, he presented his case, and he was well articulating it on the issue. But not Joseph Boakai. People were writing for Joseph Boakai and he will go by it. You saw him in Philadelphia, how somebody whispered in your ear. That's the kind of person you want to come be president here. You can forget it. I'd rather put Prince Johnson over there. I'm lying to you. I'd rather put Prince Johnson over than Joseph Boakai. A man is not worth for any damn thing. Nothing. Nothing. Now, let's pause on him. Let me can show you how his supporters are going to behave. And let nobody make mistake. You think CDC are worse people? You're coming to see anarchy and chaos in the democracy you're fighting for. The people are ruthless, very disengaging. They are not disciplined. Watch the video here, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this video. Watch the video. Watch the video. They dancing in circle again, right? Every one of them, they dancing in circle. Grown men, they leave their home and go and start dancing in circle. Watch. These are grown men that need to be guarded. Grown men. If you were to take a view of the people of the same age group into Ghana, into Nigeria, into Guinea, into Sierra Leone, you got these grown men. They get up in the morning. All they do is to go to a party headquarters and be dancing in circle. You see how the country fucked up? You need a leader that will engage the people. You need a leader that will engage the people. Joseph Boakai were over there for 12 years. What did they do for these people? Absolutely nothing. Not even the group of 77 that Joseph Boakai was in charge of. More Ali over there, sitting down over there, went to school. The government paid his school fee. He refused to contribute his quota to the government. He's passing around with some kind of ratting photo on his arm, thinking that, oh, there come our opportunity again. Those guys will destroy that country. These young people here, these guys you see here, I'm not saying you should go to Liberia, but the children there will come and fuck you guys up. These guys got nothing up here, and they need guardians for somebody to help them. Watch the show. Watch.
Make our way in. We will not leave.
What did you action?
It hasn't come out.
What did you action here?
To address the press. And this press conference will take place at 12. Honorable Senator of Bon County, Honorable Moy, is out, going to be back. This is where we are. So we started waiting. In the building.
Why?
When it just ended. I'm not going.
Okay. Now you come to watch the rebel attitude right now, right? So guys, watch this. I want you to take a good look at this. This is how the people around Joseph Boakai, they are no different from sedition. This camera guy, he's out there doing his own directed filming. Watch what Joseph Boakai supported them are pre-showing you that they will do to you when they ever take power. Even in a dream, they will not take power. Watch the show. Watch the show, people. Watch and learn.
Well, I'm calling my Akimia to work. Akimia to work.
Can you please call it?
I'm not cutting the video off. I'm not cutting the video. I'm not cutting the video to work. I will not cut it off. Yeah, you come inside. Come inside.
You see those kind of people? These are the dangerous people in our country. They need to be rehabilitated. All right? These people are dangerous people. These are the die-hard Unity Party people that are willing to inflict any harm. And these are the people that need to be straightened up. All right? These are the people. There are some decent young people, like the guy here, you see with the beer here, he's coming down to intervene. He said, leave the man alone. Leave the man alone. But you see how angry the guy is? These are the kind of guys that need to be revised. Their mind, their soul need to be revised. Why they doing it? Because in the interest of Joseph Boakai. And you imagine that the guy will be reorientated how to deal with people in the public. If the Christmas will be good, you can tell from the Eve. Every political party must have the youth disciplinary behavior. Make sure that you orientate them. It's a very close environment. Everyone that in that compound should understand that anyone who comes with camera is allowed to film anywhere that he or she wants. But because somebody feel that it is their ego, because something not going their way, he want to take his own way. That shows that Joseph Boakai party got no discipline. No discipline. No party discipline. Watch the show again, folks. Watch. Watch.
Why should call it on? Why should call it up? Okay, me call it back on. Why should call it up?
I'm saying, please put your mic.
Why I should call it off?
So I mean, why you put it
Why they mean?
don't do it.
Why you want to call it off? Why you want me to call it off?
Hello, you cannot do press conference, right?
Yeah.
The press conference are not started. The people come here, are not doing their own my own. You showing empty area reporting that you know the party is down.
But what is wrong with showing empty area, folks? What is so wrong with showing empty area? Let me come back here. All right. What is wrong with showing empty area? What the eye sees, the camera goes there. What is wrong with that? These are the people then who telling you today, Boakai going to be a very good president. You're messing with your future. You're messing with your future. No guy will turn that country upside down. Y'all think your we are them will bear off? Y'all try those guys. Y'all try them. They come in every day with bear on their back. Nobody know what in that papa bear. Y'all gotta be. The party called Unity Party is not disciplined. These people can be turned into good people. All it takes is a youth program. You orientate the guys. Tell them about the social and civic responsibility. Anybody come on the compound, they can record whatever they want to record. As long as there are places that we restrict them, let them record whatever they want to record. That's their freedom. But these are the same people who accusing George Weah and saying that George Weah are bad people. You need a party that will instill discipline. You need a party that will begin to teach you how to be responsible. Joseph Boakai is destroying the young people. The young people can be made to be better off. But because the people that lead them, they are very aggressive and violent. That is why you're seeing these things. They come from home. They are well-dressed. All it takes is for you to guide them and lead them to do the right thing. But they don't have that guardianship. You saw the guy with the beard who tried to intercede, telling him to stop. That means that there's some level of control. But all it takes is for you to redouble your effort to make sure things work. But because Joseph Boakai is not engaging, he got no youth program, no bylaw, constitution, nothing, no vision. So everybody is in charge. When everybody is in charge, who is in control? That is the fundamental question you need to ask yourself. Everybody seems to be in charge. When everybody is in charge, who is in control of things? Nobody. Nobody. That's who Joseph Boakai is. All right? Now, let's move on to the last issue here tonight. Another blunder again. Another blunder. We're not going to Boakai again. We are done with Boakai. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a video going around about somebody taking petroleum. So, let's watch a few clips. And let's see what we can. All right, so that's just the first one. Let's go to the next one here. All right.
All of you, how about a job sport? Get away from me. All of your job sport. Nobody get job here again. No, you get job here anymore in the 10 minutes. Nobody get job again. Good. Perfect evidence. Good.
All right. Sorry, guys. So what I want us to do here, we got a situation, right? So let me try to blow this thing up here. So guys, right now I'm about to show you and discuss also with you the level of incompetency of the CDC government. This CDC government is one of the most incompetent government, and their incompetency continue to manifest itself, whether it's ruining or replicating itself and ruining itself. That's why it is one of the most incompetent government. That's what job we are running here. No but, no if about this. The CDC government has been given a mandate and they have failed this mandate. This guy they call Zorizo, I want us to take few moments and listen to him. Here is the issue here, right? Somebody is putting misinformation out there about him taking some X million of gallons. The fact that it's millions of gallons, I don't know how much quantity was it taken in bulk, or is it an accumulation of stealing little by little that has equated itself to millions of gallons? We don't know, but we would ask this standard question to determine whether things make sense. So this guy is coming to explain to you what has transpired, and what I want you to walk into, listen to the guy, is by asking yourself, what is the standard of doing things in Liberia, especially at the Freeport? The Liberia Petroleum Refinery Company is a critical infrastructure in that country. One thing we have learned from the Department of Homeland Security in this country, there are critical infrastructure that you don't want to mess with. Those who monitor the toll bridges, those who take care of the United States Strategic Petroleum Reserve, those who control the airport, those who control the food manufacturing places, plus more. These places are considered to be critical infrastructure because any breakdown, any misrepresentation, it poses a huge problem to the country. And because the Department of Homeland Security is to protect this homeland, these critical infrastructure are asked to put in place the best security measure to prevent things. Now, we are came to power and said that they were coming with hope for change. But I want you to listen to Zodizo. This is the guy who came from America. And I want you to listen to how he's going to present this case. We are going to determine his level of leadership. That's one thing that I want you to understand. How he discussed this thing, I want you to listen to him, whether there is some type of leadership vacuum. Because as a security director or security, that word director, you know what it means for somebody to ascend to that position? So let's listen to the brother, and then after that, we'll call it a day. But I want to strike a few points, and that we will call it a day. But this government continues to show itself as one of the most incompetent government. From we are down, nobody even understand what they're doing in our government. I'm sorry, Sedition, but sometimes tough love will make you to adjust things. There are times that you got to give tough love. And now is the time. Almost 6 years, nothing is being done in our country with stand-up, with procedures at all. And here is one of it. Watch. We'll try to speed this up.
Where you get that information from? In that event, it will take the individual 2,000. So to speak to that issue, I asked the Vigo owner to get, as part of the blackmail, to provide physical security. I do not know what is in the tank. We do not gauge before we so gauge. We never receive TLO and show that there is no theft. Since I've been there, nobody reported the offices have been broken into. and we've been working extremely hard to ensure that the Liberian people facility is safe. In our thing, as the director, our accused already, a video already passed on Facebook violating our own handbook that talks about confidentiality. Confidentiality. They sent message to Henry Costa, but before then, Henry Costa posted during the hashing of all the plans. Henry Costa posted that 1.3 million gallon missing. Today, you go on his page. Henry Costa took down that particular page. That post, he took it down. He also posted recently a vehicle. He said it belongs to me. As part of the blackmail, he posted this vehicle. He said it belonged to me. I'll show you the camera on the phone.
All right, guys. Let me just address something here quickly here, right? Emmanuel or Tewon, you are going to be black. Emmanuel, I know Tewon or what your name is, you are going to be black. I'm blacking you right now. So, guys, listen. Emmanuel Tewon, see you. You've been very disrespectful. You're not discussing the issue. You all have a personal attack. As it is will explain, I'm going to brush through everyone coming here. So, Emmanuel, you are done. See you, my friend.
He said this vehicle is my vehicle. And there's a blue vehicle. Vehicle parked somewhere owned by somebody. He says it's my vehicle. And that is not my vehicle. That does not even represent my license plate. I have a tow. This is how my license plate looks like. First thing first, this is my license plate. So that's two different things. He posted 1.3 million gallon missing. Quickly went there and took it down. Somebody called him and gave him money. They started all of this only because of my robust action I have taken. That would say we need to speak to the president on this matter.
All right, so let me hold you guys there, right?
Recently,
let me hold you guys there. So you got a security guard who provides security at the Liberia Petroleum Refinery Company. There is an alleged allegation that has been made against him. He's coming here to sit down and tell you a part of the story. But this is a guy who said he lived in America, worked for the military. But he's unable to tell you how things are structured from the security responsibility to the administration to the operation, how things are structured. But he's coming here to tell you that they should go to the president to explain things. You see another incompetent government, an individual, everything should go to the president. But this is the man who said he was in the United States here. I never saw him, whether it was Obama time or it was George Bush time. When something happened, then they run to the White House to go explain things about fuel and stuff. Because he claimed to be a logistic person, right? So that brings into question when people come and tell you, say, this is what I did in America. All it takes is for you to see them getting in a situation. This guy should be able to tell you what are his roles and responsibility as it relates to the security infrastructure of that place. For example, how fuel are dispensed, what is the role, how CCTV is monitored, how people come in and people go out, and clearly explain his own role that you and I will be able to understand and say, you know what? He's clearly defining his responsibility over there. But listen to him again, folks. Listen to him. These are the reasons why some of the guys from the Boakai camp and from the Whiner camp, they are afraid to have a responsible political candidate. Because some of the guys, with all due respect, they don't deserve to be in somebody's position. This is a clear crystal clear embarrassment from a security guard. Let's forget about whether somebody lied on you or not. But listen to what and how he's explaining things. Wow.
After the 19 of the so-called theft, they said on June, a vehicle entered the yard at 12 midnight. I came, a van, and asked the owner of the van, one marshal, to get out because the vehicle was authorized and I saw gallons in it. And they spoke to one of my security, my aide, telling the aide, Koluba, Augustine Koluba, telling him that, oh, we get 40 gallons for the chief. I said, I want no gas. I got gas left. I got retirement pay coming from abroad.
So, guys, if you listen to this guy telling you that a van pull up at the entrance and somebody coming towards him and telling you that you got 40 gallons, what is the standard operating procedures as it relates to vehicle coming and entering? What measure has he put in place? Why you think the guy would be so brave to walk up to him and tell him, say, oh, I got 40 gallons to give you? You think some people will be brave? I tell you this much. People who come out to say things to you like that, they have been down that road with you before. Yes. They have been down that road with you because your character is a first line of defense to show people. You know, there are certain people who tell you, my man, don't go around that man. I'm too straight. But those who he mentioned came out to him and said, we got 40 gallons for you, kind of make me to say that this is not his first time saying those things. Because he had been somebody who was very straight. What you think you would have said? That man was immediately arrested and he was questioned for trying to bribe me with gallon of gas. Wouldn't that be the standard operating procedures? But if that man is brave enough to walk up to him and tell him that means he had been part of that case. Don't let him lie to you. Don't let him lie to you. Every one of you guys there that work at different places, there are some people in your work group that you don't just walk up to say things because the character they are exhibited to show you who they are. So let's listen to him more again.
Oh, and believe you in me, I don't even use my pay. I use it on the Liberian people. Every day there is problem. Every day there is problem. People coming to me for help.
So what does that got to do with that? So what does a pay has to do with the allegation that have been leveled against him? Should he be explaining how few and other operation from a security standpoint? In fact, what is the SARS security plan? I'm very much interested in asking this guy, as chief of security, director of security, can I see your SARS security plan? Because the SARS security plan will show measure as to what needs to be done. What is your SARS security plan? You see, these guys just come and say, oh, yeah, we love. That's the higher level of incompetency you're looking at right now here. Not everyone that comes from America. First thing you should be asking the guy, what is the SARS security plan regarding visitor, contractor, and loading of fuel at that facility? What role? Ain't got nothing. These guys just took power at the expense of some of us. All they're doing is just enriching themselves. You see, Liberians, let me say this to you. They always say, you think we stupid here? Let me tell you what it means. When the sedition government official tell you, you think we stupid here, they are actually referring to their low-level members. They are literally insulting them. And here's how it is done. Sedition since 2018, when Mr. Weah took office, majority of them have put their life on hold or their future on hold. The only thing that is leaking are their ages. Every year that comes, they're getting old. They're getting old. But there's nothing in their personal life as some sort of accomplishment they are getting. Now, when you look at every member of the government structure, Whiner, Tour, McGill, Jefferson Koji, Pisota, Sekou Carrasco, you name it. The contrast to that, their ages are increasing, but their life and their future are not on hold. George Whiner took office. He said, I'm getting old every day. Yes. Let me go and start building my house. And he built out a condominium. McGill started buying homes. And every one of them living good life. You see their before and present life now. But sedition continue to put their future on hold. Why are they getting old every time? When they tell you, say, you think we stupid here, they are referring to the low-level sedition. Because in the end, after 6 years, you put your life on hold for them. Why are you getting old? And after 6 years, if you're 20 years old, you'll be 26. If you're 30 years old, you'll be 36. What have you learned or what have you achieved? Not a single certificate. A certificate of accomplishment as an electrician, a plumber, an air conditioner mechanic or technician. Nothing. But we are there will be brave and proud to tell you these are the things they have accomplished. You see their boss man Whiner, when he left soccer, he felt that his age wasn't good for soccer anymore, right? What did he do? Establish a political party, became UN ambassador. He was getting late pay through the UNICEF representation. When Ellen brought him on board, Ellen gave him the peace ambassador. Whiner did not put his life on hold. Whiner managed to find ways to keep himself busy and keep money coming in. Because he figured out that he was getting old every year. After the two responsibilities were done, what did he do? He decided to run for the senatorial position. Again, his age is moving up. He's still finding ways to keep himself busy by getting little things, right? After that, what did he do? He ran to the presidency. Today, he's president. So the constant variable of Whiner and his official, they have never put their life on hold. They are not stupid here. They managed to use the seditions to put their life on hold. Let one sedition, let 5, 10, 15 seditions across the entire country come out here and tell me, say, Randy, here is my certificate here. For the past 5 years, I've been with George Whiner. I may not have a job, but I have been trained to be a plumber. I've been trained to be a hairstylist. You put your life on hold. So when they say you think we're stupid here, you sedition are the one that are stupid, especially those of you who in Liberia. You see the one that are in America, abroad, they are left are not on hold. Prince Sherry, right now, he to work. Michael Gilmer, right now, he's doing something. Every year that comes, the sedition abroad, their life is gaining some positive things because they are in a country where people ensure that their well-being are always taken care of. So as they age, they are also getting benefit. But you that on the ground in Liberia, you are stuck in one gear. You put your life on hold. You see the guy who is being allegedly accused of taking gasoline? He knew one day that the day would come. And that's why he was very patient. Even though his age was going, he was losing age. He kept his cool and said, oh Lord, let me just get over there. I have to improve my life. So sedition, if you want a better life, and if you claim that you're not stupid here, I want you to ask yourself, after 6 years, what have you personally accomplished? What have you personally accomplished? Your fellow sedition abroad will tell you, oh, my child just graduated from high school. My daughter is going to college. Or my say, I finished getting some kind of name property degree. But you, the sedition in Liberia, all you want to say, Moya, 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 Moya. Your life is on hold. You dance in circle all the time, and your life on hold. You saw Samuel Toy dancing the Boakai dance over here in McGill. When they leave, they go to their homes, open the refrigerator, drink the coolest water, sleep in a decent place. When you get home, you can barely get water to drink. Your child or your children down there waiting for you, but nothing you got. But when it means they get home, their children already eating their second food and stuff like that. My friend, you think we're stupid here? You guys are the stupid one. The government officials are getting better off. Every one of you guys who are seditious in America, abroad, and Liberia, you know how Maggie used to look like. You got photo of Maggie them before, and you got photo of Maggie them. But you guys who supporting them today, we cannot tell the difference between your before and after picture. It's not working that way. You see, when you get people who want to make your life better, it will change your life. Every government in the world will change your life. This is my part of before picture here. This is my before picture here. And this is me here today. This country where many seditious live, their life continue to change as they get older. You got a president who will bring people on the stage to dance and want you to dance with him. But when he building a home, he doesn't think about you. He doesn't think about you at all. You're putting your life on hold. Are you willing? If you are 26, you are another 6 more years. You're going to be 32 years old. If you are 40, you're going to be 46 years. Are you willing to add another 52 years? You will be the loser. You will be the loser. We are then will walk out of that office with a successful budget of money in their pocket, good homes. And you will have to go back in the line to start over again. Are you willing to make that sacrifice that you cannot reverse? They are using you for all the wrong reasons. You think we're stupid here. If you say you think nobody's stupid here, or you think we're stupid here, whatever the phrase is, you are the one they are referring to. Look at Mama Sikaba. She used to be on all the radio stations during our days on radio. Mama Sikaba will call all over. But where is she today? You can barely hear Mama Sikaba talking. She has gone into a very good life. But they bring you guys and they dishonestly from the sedition that live in America here. They know their brothers and sisters in our country can barely get food to eat. You see, when we were growing up during the Samuel Kayando era right after 1980, at least they had some little structure in place because the US government provided them with some guardians. Everyone had that opportunity in an early stage of the 1980 government. And not to mention about the pre-death of trouble, people who live in that era, they would tell you that there was some level of satisfaction. But today, nobody. The government official would rather you suffer in our country and use you all the time. You've got to change things, folks. Your children's future depends on your decision. The people in America here, Prince Shay will not tell you. You see, guy there, or what his name, guy that Kevin son, his son or some kind of child of his wasn't feeling well. Do you hear him talking again? No. Because he in a country that cares for his son or daughter. But he will not get up to tell you, say the people on the ground suffering. They left from here and got in the biggest SUV. They were all in air-conditioned cars. And you guys were running behind them. You guys were running behind them. They back here in America now sitting in a little tight area then, telling you that now they are journalists. But you on the ground, you're suffering. These 6 years, I challenged 5 seditions across the country. 5 seditions in all the 15 counties. Show me what you have accomplished personally. I want to see that certificate. I want to see that job that was accomplished through George Weah government. I want to see it. Samuel Tour was in America here. He called me on Sunday and said, on that Sunday, come here, I can't live here anymore. I said, for what? Because my life is on hold. I cannot do anything here. I have to go back. And he left. But he's in Liberia there now and putting more life on hold as he furnished his own life. But this was a man who said that the country were not giving him the opportunity, and he left from here. But then today they will get up and be dancing, Maggie dancing. George Weah is a big failure. George Weah's son Timothy is now, his life is now on hold. All the government officials, their children's lives are now on hold. It is moving. Only you guys who are the local citizens on the ground, and your life is on hold. Your time is passing by. Very soon, the pape will come and grab you. The pape will come and grab you. The pape will come and grab you. And then in the end, you will be a storyteller. And those very people will run away and come here. You see Eugene Fagon? He was in that time associating himself with Liberians, calling himself sedition, wearing the red beret, going around pretending, wearing khaki suit. The moment they threw out the government, what did he do? Come right back here. And what happened to him? He got a brown truck and he riding around here. Why? Because he want to maintain the consistency of his personal achievement as he grow older and older. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to keep hitting that like button there. Please, keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting that like button. We have to educate our people. Nobody's stupid here. You guys on the ground are stupid. The solution, they are using you. Your life has been on hold since 2018. That is why you stay stuck in one gear. Your children got nothing to eat in the morning. Your wife got nothing to eat in the morning. You got nothing to eat. You get up, you take a papa bear and put it on your back. But when it means something kind of take fire, they give it to you. A grown man like you, they're giving you $5 in your back pocket. Liberians, you are the supervisor of your life. Samuel 12 knew that he was the supervisor of his own life. He couldn't see his way here. That's why he left. When George Weah left the soccer world, he knew he was the supervisor for his life. He understood that he was getting old. He understood that he needed to find something to maintain his lifestyle. That's why he became the UN Peace Ambassador to the UNICEF, and he became some type of peace ambassador under Ellen. And then he eventually went to become a senator and now president. So Mr. Weah never put his life on hold for anybody because that's who he is. But he allowed you to put your life on hold. All the other mooya. How many times? Y'all go back and see your own old video from 2018 and look at your current video now. Your facial expression is changing. You're getting old every day. Your children are growing, but with no future. All because you got somebody who telling you, say, nobody's stupid here. But that nobody's stupid here is referring to you. You are getting old every day. Liberia will be part of the nation on the continent of Africa that will be looking up to other countries for manpower. The dancing in circle our young people are doing, whether it's in Boakai camp or Weah camp, do you think when researchers say by the year 2030, the world will look to Africa for all skills to help build a workforce? Do you think we are ready when young people's life and future are on hold because of George Weah? But George Weah himself, his life is not on hold. Do you see that? And that's why I'm challenging any sedition. Any sedition. This is my open challenge to you. Show me 5 to 10 Liberians across every county who are electrician, plumber, carpenter, and you name all the different skill sets under the Weah administration. Nothing they had done for the people of Liberia. Tomorrow morning, you're going to titty down, you're going to get up again, you're going to go be dancing in circle, dancing in circle, dancing in circle. You've been dancing in circle for the past, what, 5 years going on 6. You don't see the change? You need to find your own way out. This guy right here that is being allegedly accused, he tried to find a way out too. He not stupid. It's just that he got busted. So he's not coming back to explain his part. But when he tell you that somebody walk up to him and tell him, can we share or can I give you $40,000 gallon? Don't fall for a trick. He has been part of that thing before. When you see stealing at an institution, check the head. It's just that somebody busted them. So the spider story is coming around. And they want to go to George Weah. Let's listen to the last thing he's going to say. Let's listen. He come to talk about George Weah. Listen.
Sunday, I left and went. You take it off. Everybody talking in American after. No investigation. It's because of the professionalism I bring. But I can't keep being professional until somebody do my work. 3 drums of fuel. I tell it all. They're paying people. I get text messages. Or because I'm qualified. I am the director. That's why the man hired me for. I put my whole life into the job. Carry my computer. I didn't have access to the computer. I carry my computer, doing laptop. In fact, I control the single largest manpower in LPRC. Single largest, somebody who got 2-3 departments. They made it, 2-3 person, they made it manager proper. 2-3 person, you get 2-3 person, you manager proper. You supposed to. They don't want to be talking, fighting me for wedding. That's what they asked me to do. That's what they sent me there to do this. I deleted rather, and I'm sorry for what I did, and it's an embarrassment I left. You wrote talking about something. They see men that carry other one of them, I see men that carry me there. I was given green letter in this country before. I was nominated as Deputy Defense Minister of Operation. You think the president know? God bless that man, he has a very cool heart. There's a man who want to see the country prosper. But some of our friends, they don't want to see the country prosper. They use all kinds of tactics, all kinds of means, because we're disassociating from the.
So that's what they say. Everything boils down to praising the president. When you screw up, when you don't have no plan, all you got to say to be safe, the president is doing everything for the country. Nobody's stupid here. If I praise the president and say he is doing everything to make the country better, I want to protect my job, and that's what he's doing. He's praising the president rather than discussing the process that should have been put in place or that are in place and that failed to be implemented.
Who fighting corruption in this country? Who fighting to ensure that good things happen to our country? They won't see you. They won't see you. I go to work from Monday to Sunday. Who does that? I don't rest because I cherish Mr. President. I cherish Mr. President. That's why I'm doing it. But
so he cherished the president rather than working to the expectation of his job. You see where the loyalty come in. You see when I tell you guys that we are sharing. Look, let me say this. This election that is coming, it's going to be a very tough election. And let me present it to you guys in this quick manner, right? Those of you who were in Liberia when the 1989 war came, I was in a better age to remember. Samuel Kanyando sent all the military to go and take on the rebel. In the process, many rebels died. Many of the AFL also died in the process. When Doe got cornered, he brought his countrymen and some elite member of SATU. And that became a very difficult battle because they barricaded themselves. And the only way they could have taken Doe out of there was to call him to Freeport. You see the people they call it We Are Sharing? Most of the CDC members, supporters are falling off the grill. But the We Are Sharing, they got the money. They got some few loyalists around them. Those are the ones then that will remain with that president in this coming election because of what they get. And the guy is one of them. Instead of explaining to you what are the processes or what are the standard operating procedure as it relates to his job, he's telling you, the man sent me over there. I'm going to be loyal to him. Loyalty versus commitment to a job function, they are two different things. When you are loyal, you don't follow any process. You call it loyalty. That's why you see today when they get ready to say, Paku, you strong. You can commit any crime in Liberia. When you look at your way, say, Paku, you strong. The case is over. And these are the dangerous people. So when you hear the president tell you, say, I got my weird shame. These are the elite guys who got money that will be willing to do anything and everything to keep it in that election. And the way to divide that group, politics is a game of strategy. And there was some all come in. Politics is a game of strategy. Not every successful campaign can make you a winner. But the politics is a strategy that make a game. So then, guys, thank you guys so much for the opportunity. Yeah. Thank you guys for the opportunity. God bless you guys. And then we'll be seeing you again. Yes. So I'm done. I got a very leaky nose here. My nose is leaking here, boy. My nose is leaking here, right? So I'll go take a break. I'll go take a rest. My nose is leaking here now. So I gotta go. I gotta go. My nose is leaking here right now. See you guys, man. I gotta go out there. I see you guys. Yeah, good night. We'll meet again. So today we're broadcasting on YouTube. All right, the J Randy Voice. Thank you for the turnout. Thank you very much for the turnout. We are preparing ourselves for a better leader, but we have to start putting in place the foundation. All right. We have discussed the 2-week political party that got no future for the people, but we have a candidate that we have to sell out here to the people. And by doing that, we have to look at an empathy strategy. Nobody's stupid here. You are the one sedition, are the one that telling you all those things because you haven't accomplished anything on the way of government. So I see you guys, man. Good night, everyone. Gotta go. Got to go. Got a leaking nose.